Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Today we'll be taking a look at Battle of Z, a game from 2014 on the 360 and PS3. The last main game we had on consoles before Xenoverse came out. We'll be taking a look back at it. Yes, 2014 was only 2 years ago, but I thought it'd be fun to take a look at the game that was, in a way, in some aspects, maybe a precursor to Xenoverse. Obviously, Xenoverse was in development well before Battle of Z was released, but there are some similarities, so maybe there was some idea sharing, or it was just coincidence, but this game, just like Xenoverse, has a heavy focus on the co-op aspect. This one, much more, because you can't go in solo battles. But I haven't played this game in a very long time, so I might be a bit rusty, so we're going to pick a somewhat easier mission, I suppose. Let's do Hope Warning. I think there are some solo missions though, however, so Hope Warning we're gonna do, and we're gonna of course play as let's do Trunks. I already got some cards on him, I guess. And that was one of the cool things about this game, is the customization. I thought was cool, especially for its time. How do I get there? Character info, maybe. Yep, customization. Customize, and then we got all those cards that will power up his attributes as just like an RPG. It's not leveling up, it's just collecting cards that give him certain bonuses down at the bottom of the screen. And then they have the unique cards, which are just a set of like perks in a way. And I think that this system, if this was brought back in a Dragon Ball Z game in some aspect, maybe more refined, obviously, I would like that a lot. That'd be very good. Fighter's Pride. I should probably put that one on. Increases all skills. It's on cooler right now. Woo! Look at the jump. Went from 1400 to 1535. What? Freezes throne. Increases speed. Okay. Now the combat's not very good in this game. I remember that much for sure. But I do remember what characters I like to have on as supporting roles, and I think it was Super Saiyan Gotenks, Android 18, and Vegito. So we're gonna do that. One other thing about the customization that I liked, we'll just go on 18 just for the hell of it. Customize, and then you can customize colors as well and do like your own mixing and matching. Like you can change, even go into the RGB, you know, red, green, blue, and just really go all out customizing them. I think that was pretty cool for the time when it came out. Although Ultimate Tenkaichi was out, we had tons of customization in that game as well. So, you know, Xenoverse really took it to the next level, but it had more simplistic color palettes. It didn't have the sliders like this does. But maybe in 2 we can see that occur again. But we're going to get right into this mission and see how it goes. No mini-game loading screens either. This and Xenoverse did not have. I know Namco Bandai had a patent on having mini-games in loading screens. Not sure if they have that anymore. Regardless though, this and Xenoverse don't have those loading screen mini-games.
I can survive even in the void of space.
And as you can see, the graphics are not very good. This game was not known for its graphics. It's actually only running 30 frames a second, which, granted, burst limit as well as running 30 frames, but that game is beautiful. And it appears to be 720p as well, although I don't have the exact numbers right here. But it's just not it's not a bad looking game, but in comparison to like Burst Limit or even Raging Blast 1 and 2, it's not that great looking.
Did I not use enough power?
But Art Dink made this. I believe this is their first Dragon Ball Z game, and you know, for first time,
That will reduce this.
it honestly could have been a lot worse. I don't think this is a bad game. I love the co-op aspect, although Xenoverse trumps it in every category. I would assume. I would say it would trumps it in every single category.
Thanks for waiting.
Much better combat. This has like the one button. I think it's the Y button is the melee button. Yeah, it's the Y button. What's the lock on? Left bumper? Right bumper? Right bumper is lock on. Ooh, I hit left trigger and did this. And all this crap. Okay. One thing I really love about this game is, even though it did reuse some Tenkaichi sound, music tracks, it did have some of its own, and I do use those tracks a lot in my videos, like some of our super reviews and some other videos. That's because the soundtracks the music tracks that they have in this game that they made for the game are phenomenal. There's only a handful, but they are very, very good, and they're some of my favorite in Dragon Ball franchise, to be honest with you. I really love them. Okay, we're gonna try to okay, block his left bumper, then you could dash. I think it was block and like Y did us. Okay, that does the chase. I'm trying to do a beam attack. That works. That's left bumper and B. The controls are a bit complex for how simple of a fight of a game. It's not even a fighting game, honestly. It's more of a cooperative arcade game. I do remember B and Y unleashes your super when you have enough ki. I remember that because that's all you would press. That's the only way to beat people. Okay. But this was a fun co-op game, and I'm down already. Go ahead, punch me to revive me. This map was cool, though. I remember now that's going up and stuff. The longer the battle proceeds, the more destroyed this Namek map becomes, and I thought that was a really cool touch. 18's trying to heal me right now. Just think all of it. They got healer, support, melee, range battle characters. There are really good ideas in this game, and I know there's never going to be a sequel because this game was very badly received. I think if there was a sequel that had all these range and support characters, and if they really tried to capitalize on it, I feel like there really would be something special here. I honestly do. But we're going to have to beat Frieza. Just like that. This game was really cool, though, because it had that freedom of flying around. And honestly, this doesn't look bad. This picture with the lava lighting. It's like that one Xenoverse map, the Destroyed Namek. That game is beautiful on that map. And it's just about the lighting bouncing off all the surfaces. Granted, it's a lot more simplistic here. But it's a nice picture even on, I'm watching it on a 4K TV, so everything looks good. But still. Double S rank. Well, I'm surprised I got that. So we should be getting some cards here. I'm level like 1 million, it looks like. Got some cards. They're all useless to me. So we're going to be taking a look at the boss fight. So we're going to jump right back in this footage in a second. So we got our boss fight here. There's like Hirudegarn, you got some great apes as well. And the boss fights were a unique aspect of this game, I thought. Not really executed the best way because they all kind of came down to hit the legs, hit the right arm, hit the head, hit the both arms, and then the cores or the chests or whatever. I'm not going to say Xenoverse's great ape fights were that great either. They're better, they're more simple, and funner to tackle in some ways, in my opinion. But they're still not great. And if you want me to be honest, a game that had really fun boss fights, don't mind the motorcycles driving outside my house if you can hear them. I want to do a video on this game. I think Ultimate Tenkaichi had some cool boss fights. A lot like Asura's Wrath. Instead of that aspect, if you guys play Asura's Wrath and their boss fights, it's very similar to that. Very quick time events. But I thought they had cool boss fights in Ultimate Tenkaichi. I really did. I don't hate that game at all. I really don't. And I probably got 40 dislikes for that. So as you can see, I'm playing as a pitch black perfect cell. That is what you can do in this game. It's pretty cool. Oh, I'm out of key also. And that energy bar at the top, if you guys can see it, if you haven't played this game or maybe forgot, when that is all the way maxed out, certain characters have a ultimate that will win the match automatically. So certain characters like Gotenks has a super volley, the super volleyball fist. Frieza has his death ball. And I think Cell might have the solar Kamehameha, but I'm not sure. You can also aim your special, your supers like that too. I like that. We're actually not doing too bad against him. Maybe we can actually beat him. So you just gotta take out one part and then he goes down to the ground. Then we can unleash. Look at the damage. It does not do much damage, and that's the problem is the boss fights take forever. But again, I think that the concept of this game was really sound. I really do. I don't think there's a whole lot of problems with the concept at all. Oh, okay, that's instant transmission. Chase them. Now, I remember chase gives a lot of energy to people when you do the chase move. That did some decent damage, I'd say. Oh, then we got this part. See, multi-layered boss fights with little puzzles mixed in, you know, destroy the barriers, destroy the enemies. That's cool. It's just that I think that there could have been more done here, but I appreciate the effort. Again, if there was a sequel, I could see some really cool things coming out of it.
Don't underestimate.
But that's what we got Xenoverse for now, right? And again, I'm not saying Xenoverse is like a sequel to this anyway, or that they are trying to make a better version of this game. I'm just saying that on the surface, there are some similarities in terms of the gameplay, like the 3D, the fully real-time combat. There's similarities, and people are going to, you know, misconstrue that information that I laid out there, and that's fine. It's bound to happen, but, you know, I'm trying to protect my balls here. Am I even hitting this guy? Now, I remember shooting key and punching raises your key bar. Yep, I could see down at the bottom it's increasing my key. I had to put a card on this character, though, because if you're a melee type character, you can only shoot one key blast at a button press. And now I can shoot 3 if I keep pressing. Should probably aim for, like, his arm or something. Ooh. Gotta do another one of these. He's almost down. Hey, we got the energy bar getting pretty full, though. Oh, that's again, I remember now. This is kind of cool. Kind of, I say. It's very simplistic, but it was kind of cool. I just got grabbed by that. I don't remember that happening. I'm sure it's happened before to me. No, but I was going to say is that the ultimate, you need to have an ultimate jewel on, which is an item you need to equip. So I can't use my ultimate. I don't even remember if Cell had an ultimate in this, but if he did, I would have been able to use it by now. I also don't even know if I would have been able to pull off an ultimate, to be honest with you, because you have to sit there and charge it while your teammates protect you, and I probably would have gotten murdered by Cooler, to be quite honest with you. The ultimate's more of something you would do online with actual people that know what they're doing, rather than terrible AI teammates. Just gonna shoot this guy with some key blasts so I can get some key up. Use key to get key, guys. That's how this game works. And that happened. Gonna aim at him and then do that. Alright, so we gotta hit his right arm, we should say. It's the weakest right now. Yeah, take him down. I'm not bored right now. I'm just like, maybe not as engaged as I should be. It's hard to go back to this game after Xenoverse, really, because there's no real advantages that this game has, to be quite honest with you. Just more unique boss fights and slightly more, I don't want to say varied characters. They have like more specific roles. Like I said, the healer, the, you know, the melee, support, all that stuff. I can't even aim at his arm. I don't have enough for my super. That's the problem here. Should be able to get him down one more time and use a super, and I should be good. Ooh, that did some damage. There are some combos you can do, but it's mainly for like the melee characters. Like you'll tap Y a bunch of times, then use like their left trigger move or something that'll have like a melee combo tied to that. And those are cool to pull off. They're not hard at all, but I remember playing as like Cooler. He would have some pretty good ones as well. Okay, so we need to get him in the legs because that's going to be his weakest part. If I can aim at the legs, I'm hitting down. That's not working. Now we got meta coolers. See, this is a little bit frustrating now because he just doesn't stand there to let me hit him. It's very random when he likes to pull his... yeah, I'll chase him with a Kamehameha. You're dead. That's my chair. Squeaking. I need to get a new one. That's instant transmission. Is not going to get me anywhere. Can I just sit here all day and hit him? Oh, maybe not. I have a skill that greatly increases my power when I'm in the air, so I gotta stay up there. Take all these out. Trying to lock onto your legs, man. Thanks, 18, for healing me. Just gotta keep going in there and rushing them. That's all I can do. Or almost die. I gotta use this. I'm gonna lose if I don't. Oh crap, that almost killed him. I should have just been using the death beam the whole time. And now I'm tired out. I wish there was just a key charge button that could make a lot of the game a lot better. Maybe they tried it, maybe they didn't. I don't know. They could have felt like it didn't work. I don't know. No idea how they made the game. If I just hit his core, I think I could still do a little bit of damage to him, to be honest with you. Yep, there we go. It does more damage if he's disabled by one of his limbs, but that still worked. Alright. Well, we'll have to see what cards we get here. But, I mean, that's pretty much all I can really show you guys. They got multiplayer, which no one plays. No co-op players on because Xenoverse really took this. Oh, the energy request. Now, that's perfect. Now, this doesn't have any purpose, honestly, that much anymore. Back when the game came out, I think this was used for, like, unleashing ultimates. I believe that was its purpose, but you can just shoot a Kamehameha on it and it's going to get ult points, see? It's a gimmick and everyone rushes to it every match. It's just something to do, I guess. But, I mean, we're going to get some cards here. But, yeah, like I said, there's not much else to say. Boss fights. CPU versus CPU, or CPU fights, you know, between other characters in the game. If you haven't played it, or Xenoverse, maybe you could play this and enjoy it. I think if you went back to after Xenoverse, you might not have a lot of fun. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. If you find it cheap, you want to play it. If you haven't, might be worth picking up anyways. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This look back on the game. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Battle of Z down below. Do you hate the game? Do you like the game? Do you see what maybe some of the appeal is? Or do you see what they were going for? Let me know down below. But other than that, thank you guys for watching this video. And I'll catch you later.